Is performing Reiki opening up the door to unknown realms? This was a question I was asked by one of my beautiful students in the Natural Healer Reiki student community, a supportive and loving environment where we get to communicate, ask questions, share experience, and support each other on our journeys. And I loved this question so much so that I recorded an audio response. After some thought, I realized that this topic is actually a really good one to share with everybody else because I think it's going to be beneficial for you. So before I answer the question of whether or not Reiki opens the door to unknown realms in a negative way, I'd like to just remind you of what Reiki is. Reiki is simply a form of energy healing. And energy healing is in fact the only type of healing that we do. Whether it's a broken leg or a broken heart, energy takes a part in our healing process. Now, I won't go into a lot of detail about that, but I will leave some links in the description of this blog post that might be helpful for your understanding. So, with Reiki being a form of energy healing, let's now talk about what you and I do each day. We expose ourselves to a variety of different things, whether it's our phone, social media feeds, whether it's the news and television or movies, interactions, or our jobs. We all expose ourselves to different vibrations. Now, energy is a vibration, and I think we would all agree that there are low vibrations and that there are high vibrations. Higher vibrations are those which are lighter and made more of love. They make you feel good. You can express yourself easily. Life seems to flow more fluidly and with little resistance when you're vibrating higher. When you vibrate lower or you have lower vibration energy, things are slower and more sluggish and more difficult to do. Everything seems like it's against you and it's stacking up and stacking up. It's because it's lower energy vibration. So when we go about our day, I think we would agree that if you watch something that's negative, whether it's a horror movie, bad news, TV shows about lying or cheating or deception, anything that has that lower energy vibration, the negative energy, then what we're doing is we are engaging in negative energy. Now, we might have jobs that have us engage in negative energy. I have lots of students that work in the realms of the paranormal, and in those situations, they sometimes put themselves into lower energy vibrations. So what you're doing is you're engaging yourself with that lower energy. It could be also something that you just think about because you're thinking about the past and you think about things that you didn't like or that were negative or you should have done, and then you repent and you repine and you feel bad or you regret and so on. All of that is negative lower vibration energy. So let me explain to you a little thing that I do to my Reiki students, which is talking about energy vibration being like a song on the radio. If you are wanting to listen to a particular song, let's just say you want to listen to rock and roll, and you're on a jazz channel on the radio. You're not going to hear the rock and roll song until you tune in to the rock and roll channel. That same concept is how I teach energy healing. If you're on a low vibration, it's going to be hard for you to create an outcome to intend something amazing if you stay on that low vibration, but your goal is to be on a high one. So you have to change your frequency. How do you change that vibration? You focus on love, you set your intentions, and then you let go of expectations, which tend to pull us right back down to negative energy. I'll leave a link to my Reiki course as well as a little bit more around Reiki in the description of this video that might help you. And if you want to learn more about it, I'll leave that information below. Anyway, back to our discussion. So if you're focusing in on the negative and you are experiencing things in the negative, one could say that you're on a channel of lower vibration or lower energy. Whereas if you're focused on the positive or you're focused on love and high vibration, one could say you're on a higher vibration or a higher frequency channel. So with that said, the way that I teach Reiki, what I have done for the last 14 years is teach my students that we intend from love. Reiki has the ability to open up a channel for us to our divine loving selves. We focus on love, we focus on positivity, and we focus on things that serve our greatest and highest good. It's all about high vibration here. Let's go back to the question. Is performing Reiki opening up the door to realms of the unknown, in particular, the negative side? The way I teach Reiki, the way I perform Reiki, and how I see Reiki, that answer is no, because we focus on high vibration, high energy, and high frequency. We focus on love. And when you focus on love, what are you doing? You're putting your vibration up into the realms of love. So what do you feel? What do you experience? What do you exchange? You exchange that high vibration. Now, in saying that, if you have somebody that focuses on lower vibration, on negativity, self-doubt, bad thoughts, engaging and watching negative things, speaking about negative things, thinking about negative things, doing negative things, well, you might be opening up the realm to a negative experience. It's less about the Reiki and more about your intention. So I have a question for you. Are you doing things every day which are opening up realms to the negative? Or are you staying on low vibration or high vibration, to put it another way? So I hope that was helpful for you and that you understand that the process of Reiki isn't about engaging and pulling negative towards you or opening up the door to negative low vibration. The Reiki that I teach is about opening up the door, opening up your heart to high vibration. So when you are engaging in Reiki, the practice of, or a session, or the preparation, any of those actions from what I teach are about lifting your energy up and keeping you high on those high vibrations. And like the example of the song on the radio, when you're on that channel, anything on the negative doesn't know you exist. You can't interact because you're on totally different channels. But whether or not you're doing Reiki and you are engaging in low vibration interactions, watching, seeing, speaking, or doing, that's when you open up the door to things unknown. I hope that was helpful for you. And again, I'll leave links to all of the different blogs that I have and resources that might help you better understand the topic. And I thank my beautiful student in the Reiki student community for asking me this question, because I thought it was a really good one, and I hope you benefited from this conversation. Big love to you always.